I've seen many people wonder if they should start playing WoW Cataclysm or if they should come back. So I took it upon myself to buy a subscription to see if the game is dead, and if it's even worth it to start playing from zero or to come back right now. Oh, but I just want a straight answer, not a whole video. Okay, then go to the 7 minute mark and leave a like. Now, you may be wondering, who the hell is this guy and why would I care? And if you do know who I am, you might also wonder, where is the other follow-up video? Another question you might ask yourself is, what did the UN Blue Helmets do in third world countries? I'm not joking, look it up. To answer all of these important questions, I'll start by introducing myself. My 32 subscribers used to know me as One Shot Other, but I changed my name so as to be more honest to myself and to you. The truth is, I play a lot of different games, way too many, and way too different from one another. We're talking about thousands of hours of grinding MMORPGs, then burnout, then destroying my mind by playing League, then burnout, then playing Warframe to grind out the new update, then burnout, then playing a random Wuxia Rimworld Chinese fantasy game, then burnout. Then I convinced my girlfriend to play Baldur's Gate, then no, oh wait, I still enjoy it, what a great game. Then my friends say, hey, we're all gonna play Project Zomboid. And that lasts for 3 fun days, then we get burned out. Then my friends once again say, hey, we're all gonna play Minecraft. And that lasts for a week. A very fun week, mind you. But then we get burned out again. And all that is left is the ruins of a world. A world that was once filled with activity, now completely void of it. And it feels lonely, nostalgic even. Well, back to what I was talking about. You get the drill. I call these games my autistic fixations of the month. And maybe you feel the same. Maybe the same thing happens to you. You pick up things, stick with them for a while, then drop them. That is a symptom of a nifty little thing called dopamine addiction. But more on that later. The thing is, I tend to have a 2 week to 1 month phase with most games, but there are exceptions like League, which has had me in its grasp for the last 12 years, and wow. Last year, after failing to get to master twice, being 5 wins away, I had a mental breakdown that led me to play smaller indie games, generally single player for some time. Also, my law degree is kicking my ass, so I had almost no time to record or play any games. But now that I'm on vacation, I realized that Cataclysm had just released. Well, 7 months ago. But still, I wanted to try it. For context, I had never played WoW until last year, when I joined Wrath during the third phase. I also tried playing retail, but I became incomprehensibly angry at the tutorial island, and I decided to drop retail. After I killed the Lich King, I decided to call it a day. It also didn't help that my summer break from uni was almost over, which left me no time to play MMORPGs. But while I was getting mauled by an academic onslaught, the likes of which hasn't been seen since the burning of Alexandria, I had a constant, uncomfortable sensation, a tingling, if you may, that called me back home. It called me home to the great gates of Stormwind, to the hours spent on Dungeon Finder whenever I wanted to play a DPS, home to grinding a mount I'll never get. And that's when it hit me. I wanted a specific experience. While I was battling these urges, a friend of mine recommended Guild Wars 2. I bought the DLCs, played for a couple of hours, and it didn't hit me. For some reason, the dopamine rush I get from seeing +1 item level on WoW didn't translate to the numbers going up on my screen on Guild Wars 2. I even tried New World, but its progression system felt like grinding for no payoff, and I wasn't a fan of the PvP focused servers. So I finally gave in and I came back to WoW. When I came back to WoW, I was in Dalaran, the main hub of the last expansion, always brimming with activity. It was weird seeing it so empty, lonely even. I contacted my ex-guild and asked if I could join again. They adopted me once more. I started asking around and I figured out that the main hub now was Stormwind. From there, you could enter portals to all of the new zones. Bajir, I hope I said that right, Mount Hyjal, Maelstrom, and Uldum. I started leveling up at Mount Hyjal, and boy, here's why I came back. The music, the ambience, the lore, and watching my character slowly become stronger, unlock new talents, and level up. Like, just listen to this and tell me it isn't beautiful. So yeah, as soon as I saw the world tree and everything burning, I knew I wanted to stay. Since the last time I logged off, the entire world was now burning in flames thanks to Deathwing, the new big bad evil dragon. But it wasn't just the aesthetic, it was the grind. WoW's grind isn't for everyone, but there's something deeply satisfying about seeing the numbers go up in an MMORPG where it matters. When your guildies finally accept you into the core raiding group, or they call out good heals in the middle of a dungeon or raid, it's a feeling that a few games can capture and replicate. And also, contrary to what many people think, WoW is still pretty much alive. The game isn't dead. There are tons of raids happening every single day. The chat is very active. There are dungeons to run every single day, people to talk to, tons of guilds, etc. So, after all I've said, should you come back or should you start playing? If you've ever played WoW before and felt that sense of adventure, wonder, or just the joy of progression, then yes, absolutely. There's something magical about this game that many MMORPGs haven't quite managed to capture. And as I said before, the game isn't dead. So yeah, in a summary, I came back because I love the game, and it hits a spot for me that other games don't. You should come back if the same thing happens to you, and if you haven't given it a try, then do it, just try it for a month. I believe there are free class trials until like level 20. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, or leave a comment about anything and everything. It helps small channels like this in a titanic way. See you in the next one.